Hello, math friends. We are ready to start another math lesson today. Today we are on math lesson 13. So for material today, you will need your lesson 13 problem set. And let's take a look-see. Doesn't look like we have any word problems today, so we won't necessarily need a highlighter today. Let's take a look at our objective and our I can statement for today. Our objective today says that we can identify and use arithmetic patterns to multiply, and arithmetic is just a fancy word for math. So we're looking for math patterns when we are multiplying. And it says I can use patterns to multiply. Okay, are you ready to dive right in? Okay, so in your problem set today, go ahead and put your name and date at the top if you don't already have it. Okay. And if we look today, we are skip counting by 9. So we practiced this last time. So again, you really want to be listening to your skip counting songs, practicing those. We're focusing on the 9s today. So I want to do like a slow motion count of our 9s, and then we can fill in our count by up top here, okay? So here we go. We've got 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. Let's do it kind of up to tempo now. Ready? Sing it with me. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. One more time. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. Good job. Can you imagine the little crab and the whale while you're singing that? Good. So make sure that you are practicing that as we go through our lessons. Listen to your skip counting songs to really help you, okay? Okay, so if we look at B, so we just filled in A. If we look in B, it says look at the tens place in the count by and what is the pattern. So the tens place, so remember we have ones and tens, okay? So does the 9 have a number in the tens place? But if it did, what would it be? There isn't a number there, so it would be like a 0, right? But we don't really put that there. In the 18, which number's in the tens place? The 1. In 27, what's in the tens place? The 2. 37, what's in the tens? 3. Kind of go along and put a little line under the number in the tens place. And 45, the 4 is in the tens. And 54, the 5 is in the tens. And 63, the 6 is in the tens. 72, the 7 is in the tens. 81, the 8 is in the tens. And 90, the 9 is in the tens place. So, excuse me, clear my throat this morning. So look at the tens place in the count by what is the pattern. So we have, if we look at the numbers in the tens place, we have 0, 1, 2. This one I didn't really get under the 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's happening? It's increasing by 1 every time. So the tens place is increasing by 1 10 every time, right? It's going up a 10. So what is the pattern? It is increasing by 10 every time. Because we have, if we think of this as a 0 and the 1, so this would be like 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So it is increasing by 10 every time. Should have left more of a space in there. Okay. Is everyone okay with that? Good. All right, so C says to look at the ones place in the count by. What is the pattern? So now I want to look at the ones place. Let's put a dot under the numbers in the ones place this time, okay? So in the 9, what number's in the ones place? The 9. And in the 18, which number's in the ones place? Remember, there's our ones place, the 8. In 27, what's in the ones place? The 7. 36, the 6. And 45, the 5 is in the ones place, 54. The 4 is in the ones place, 63. The 3 is in the ones place, 72. The 2 is in the ones place, 81, the 1 is in the ones place, and in 90, the 0 is in the ones place. Did you notice a pattern when we were saying those? Let's look at it. Okay, so let's just say the numbers that we put the dot under, okay? So we've got 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm noticing a pattern, are you? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. What is the pattern? It's going down, right? So now if we think of the numbers in the ones place, they are, what is it called when the numbers go down? So here when they were going up, we said increasing. What's it called when they're counting down? Decreasing. Good. So they are decreasing by 1 every time. So what is the pattern? It is decreasing, which means going down. It is decreasing by 1 every time. Get that space in there this time. Okay. Ready to move on? Is everyone okay with that? And we wrote for both of those, we wrote complete sentences. So make sure that both of your sentences begin with a capital letter and they end with a period, capital letter, and period. Even though we're doing math, we can still make sure that we have complete sentences, right? Okay, so number 2 says complete to make true sentences, or true statements, sorry. So A says 10 more than 0 is 10. They fill this one in for us. 1 less is 9. So 1 less than 10 is 9. And 1 times 9 is 9. Let's go on and see how we do with this pattern. 10 more than 9 is 19. 1 less is 18. So 1 less than 19 is 18. So that means 2 times 9 is 18. So now it looks like we have a pattern that to multiply, we can say 10 more and 1 less. 10 more and 1 less. Let's look at the next one. 10 more than 18 is, if I have 18 plus 10, you can do it mentally great. 18 plus 10, 8 plus 0 is 8, 1 plus 1 is 2, right? So we're just increasing that 10. We're adding a 10 in the tens place. So 10 more than 18 is 28. 1 less than 28 is 27. So that means that 3 times 9 is 27. And you know, the way that we can check that is just do our 9 song 3 times, right? 9, 18, 27, stop. Yeah, it's good. All right, so it works. So 10 more than 27 is, increase that 10 by 1, go up by 1 there, or by 10. So 10 more than 27 is 37. 1 less than 37 is 36. So that must mean that 4 times 9 is 36. Good, and we can check it by doing our count by 4 times, right? 9, 18, 27, 36. We're good. 10 more than 36 is, so here's 36. I'm going to underline that number in the tens place because we want to increase that by 10. So 10 more than 36 is 46. You've got it. 1 less than 46 is 45. And then that means that 5 times 9 is 45. Super. Good job. All right, why don't you go ahead and pause the video and then solve this side on your own. So the same pattern that we've been working on. So this is a pattern for multiplying by 9s. We're just going to go 10 more and 1 less, and that will help you to solve those number sentences there, okay? Go ahead, pause the video, and then come back and check when you're done, okay? All right, kiddos, let's check and see how we did. So I'm going to go through these. So 10 more than 45 is 55. 1 less than 55 is 54. Good. So that means that 6 times 9 is 54. Give me a thumbs up if you had that one correct. Good job. Okay, so for G, 10 more than 54 is 64. 1 less is 63. So that means that 7 times 9 is 63. Give me a thumbs up if you had that one. Good job. And if not, just make sure you're correcting as we go, okay? And trying to understand where we went wrong, where the mistake was. For H, 10 more than 63 is 73. 1 less than 73 is 72. So that means that 8 times 9 is 72. Put your finger on your nose if you had that one correct. Good job. All right, 10 more than 72 is 82, right? If we increase that 7 by a 10, we're going up by a 10. So that would be 82. 1 less than 82 is 81. So that means that 9 times 9 is 81. Grab both your ears if you had that one correct. Good. All right, 10 more than 81 is 91. 1 less than 91 is 90. So that means that 10 times 9 is 90. Good. Give me a virtual high five if you had that correct. Good job. All right, is everyone okay with that front? Okay, so that's just looking at a pattern of 10 more and 1 less when we are multiplying by 9s, okay? Go ahead and flip it over. Ooh, we have another riddle today. So we're going to be solving for the variable, solving for the letter. Remember when we did this a few days ago, I think it was, solving for the variable, and then we come down below, and then we're going to be answering this riddle. How do you make 1 vanish? Interesting. All right. It says each equation contains a letter representing the unknown. And we said the fancy word for this letter is a variable, right? And then it says find the value of each unknown, then write the letters that match the answers to solve the riddle. Just what we did last time. So A times 9 equals 54. And we're solving for A. How do I do this one? I'm going to count by 9 till I get to 54. Ready? Let's do this together. So even if you think you know, it's good to practice counting our 9s, okay? Because that's our lesson today. So get your counting fingers ready. We're going to count by 9s till we get to 54. Here we go. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54. Stop. How many 9s did we count? 6. So A equals 6. So we find the 6's down below. There's one right there. And we're going to put an A. I want to make that. That's an A. And that's an A. Ooh, there's lots of A's. That's an A. I think that's it. You see any more? I had 3 A's. Did you too? Okay. Good. I think we got them. The next one is 81 divided by 9 equals G. So we're going to count by 9s till we get to 81. Are you ready? Get your counting fingers ready. Here we go. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81. Stop. So we counted how many 9s? 9. G equals 9. So then we look below and we find any 9s. And here's one right here. And we put a G. Any other 9s? Yep. Here's one. G. And that's it. So 2. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, so if you are still not sure of your 9s and you're not right with me when I'm singing the 9 songs, if you're not sure, we can put that count by up top here so you can look at this and help you. Okay. So 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. Okay, so you can use that to help you if you are still not quite sure of your 9s. Okay, 9 times D equals 72, and we're solving for D. So what could we do for this one? Count by 9s till we get to 72. Ready? Get your counting fingers ready. Here we go. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72. Stop. So how many nines did we count that time? 8, right? And you can use your count by up top if you need to. So D equals 8. And let's find, ooh, there's 2 right off the bat. So we're going to make these D's. We have our first word. Oh, I'm not even showing that bottom part. Add a G. Here's another one. D. Good. Is everyone okay with that? Because I realized that I wasn't moving my paper up to show that before, I don't think. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our next card. Let's do A divided by 9 equals 10. So we're dividing this time. When we're dividing, what do we know about this first letter? When we divide, the first number is the total, right? So when we divide, the first number is the total. It has to be the biggest number. So if we're dividing, we want to get that total there. Am I going to multiply to get that first number? Or I just said the answer, what I was thinking in my head. We are going to multiply to get that first number. So to get that total, we're going to do the opposite of division, which would be to multiply. So we would say 9 times 10 to get that. Do you know what 9 times 10 is right in your head without doing the counting song? Did you think it was 90? Good. Whenever we multiply by a 10, so like 9 times 10. Oh my goodness. I'm like writing down the answers that are already in my head. You ever do that? Let's just cross that one out. So 9 times 10 equals. So if I'm multiplying by a 10, basically I can just say I know that 9 times 1 is 9 and then add a 0. Okay, because I'm counting 9 tens. So anytime that I'm dealing with a 10, I can just tack that 0 onto the end. So O equals 90. Okay, but for the sake of practicing our nines today, let's do that real quick, okay? So let's practice our nines 10 times. So get your counting fingers ready. Here we go. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. So we did our nines 10 times, right? And that put us up to 90. So our variable there was O. So we're going to find any 90s below and put an O. And I just see one in that last word. What about you? Yep. So far, how do you make one vanish? Add a G. Do you know what that word's going to be? I think I do. Okay, let's keep going. E times 9 equals 63. And if you're good to go on your own, boys and girls, have at it. But just make sure to come back and check with me afterwards, okay? So E times 9 equals 63. So go ahead and pause if you feel good to go on your own, and then just come back and check. Okay, and if you're not quite ready yet, do a couple more with me and then try the last few on your own, okay? Okay, so to solve for E for this one, we're going to count by 9s till we get to 63. Ready? Here we go. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63. Stop. What does E equal? 7. Good job. So I go below, and where I have any 7s, I'm going to put an E, and I think just one at the end. Good. Okay. For the next car, 9 times n equals 27. We're solving for n. So we're going to count by 9s until we get to 27. Ready? 9, 18, 27. Stop. How many 9s did we count? 3. So n equals 3. It's right in front of my face and I'm not seeing it. Any other 3s there? Yep. Here we go. Oh, we have a new word. Gone. Add a G and something gone. Do you think you know what it is? How do you make one vanish? You're almost there. 9 times S equals 36. We'll count by 9s till we get to 36. Counting fingers ready. 9, 18, 27, 36. Stop. What does it equal? 4. So if I have a 4, I put an S right there. If you haven't tried any independently, go ahead and pause and try those last 2 on your own, okay? Okay, so now we're solving for t. So t times 9 equals 18. I'm going to count by 9s until I get to 18. Ready? 9, 18, stop. T equals 2. Okay. And last one we have is I divided by 9 equals 5. So this is like this one over here where we're dividing and we're missing the very first number. Okay, so how do I get that first number? What do I do to the 9 and the 5? I'm going to multiply the 9 and the 5, right? So count by 9 5 times. Here we go. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Stop. So what did that equal? 45. I equals 45. Our last letter. Add a G and it's gone. So how do you make a 1? How do you make 1 vanish? Do you get it? So how do you make 1 vanish? So there's 1, O-N-E. Add a G and it's gone. If I put G in front of 1, then it's gone. That one's kind of cool. I like that one. All right, boys and girls, what do we think today? So we learned a pattern for multiplying by 9 that we can add 10 and subtract by 1 to get a answer when we're multiplying by 9. It's kind of a fun, neat pattern. There's a lot of patterns in math that when we kind of do a little bit more exploring, we'll see. And when we multiply by 9, there are actually quite a few patterns to multiply by 9. And then on the back, we played a fun little game to fill in our riddle for our 9s, practicing our skip counting song, okay? All right, so super work today. Keep up the great work, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.